Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Ithman bin Ahmad, metric number AAM2033. Today, I would like to present for the case study 4 on the topic the Indra Nooyi style of leadership. For the introduction, the first point is we discuss about the definition of leader and leadership in organizational in other aspect or perspective of work. The second point is we discuss the roles of leader in leading an organization toward success and how the leader can guide others toward the goals. For the third point is we discuss the quality of leadership in organization that can lead to success or failure and how to recognize the good quality of leadership in organization. And the last one is we discuss the characteristic of a great leader in Indra Nooyi's personality, such as how she can be a great leader at workplace and a good mother at home. After the introduction, we move to the question 1. Indra Nooyi has displayed a leadership style that is congruent with transformational leadership. What shaped her leadership behavior? First, creating a vision. For the first point is have a vision and share it with those you lead when taking on new role. A leader must have a great vision to take an organization further, and a leader also needs to share a vision for the future with those he or she lead when taking on new roles in organization. For the second point is a leader must also explain their plan to their followers, so that the followers under his administration can do the job more easily and effectively, as Nooyi did in being a leader in the Pepsi company. Second, have the courage of your conviction. The first point is leaders are expected to make major decisions in the organization. A great leader must have to take a risk to make a big decision that can change the structure of an organization. For the second point is, the leaders should conduct extensive research and thorough analysis, so that a leader also needs to do in-depth research to avoid any mistake that could damage the structure of an organization. For the last one is, leaders need to be assured that she or he was acting correctly to avoid feeling of doubt among its members or workers. Third, unleash the power of your people. For the first point is, have a culture in which everyone feels valued. It is very important for the leader to acquire the ability of participants to bring a change to the organization, thus participants will be appreciated. And the last one is, understand how utilizing the power of recognition may lead to positive outcomes. The power of recognition can make a participant more confident and enthusiastic.
Thank you to Muhammad Ithman. So I will continue the next question. Theories of leadership has tended to focus on the characteristic of leader, on the behaviors leader exhibit, or the situation factor that determine effective approach to leadership. The question is, here behavioral theory of leadership, where individuals are taught to be a leader, described in the case study. Firstly, individuals may learn to be a leader from their parents by supporting them and providing them with helpful counsel. As a result, if their parents consistently prepare their children to be a leader one day, their children will be good leader for others. As example, in the case study, shows Indra Nooyi's mother asked her and her sibling to write a speech about what will they do if they are president, chief minister, or prime minister every night at the dinner table. Secondly, individual also can be taught by leadership knowledge and information. The dimension of leadership knowledge and information represent who you need to know about leader and leadership before they can proceed with their application of leadership concept. For example, Indra Nooyi is a thinking, intelligent and open-minded person. She also does not procrastinate and stick to her work until it produces to desired result. Lastly, individual might also be influenced to imitate someone who has inspired them or a role model. A role model is someone who encourages you to be a better leader, whether they be someone close to you or someone you have never met. For example, Indra Nois always surrounds herself with mentors to discuss plans and get input from them. To sum up everything that has been started so far, Indra Nois shows successful leadership by her history. For instance, she is supported by her parents since younger. Secondly, she is knowledgeable leader and she always inspired by her mentor to gain her behavior of leadership skill. Based on her background, we can take a lesson from her experience and make her as our role model in practicing a good behavior leadership in our life.
Thank you to Bro Iqbal Hadi, and now I will continue our presentation for the question number 3. Before that, I will introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Aiman bin Muhammad Noradi. My matric number 1201433. Question number 3. Describe 2 of Nui's personality traits. First and foremost, Nui's personality trait is self-confidence. Self-confidence is a very important personality in a person. If there is no self-confidence, then it will cause a lot of problems for a person. Self-confidence has a lot of positive impact on leader behaviors. Leaders with strong self-confidence tend to have positive expectations and so are willing to take risks that others might avoid. Self-confidence also enhances motivation and engenders persistence in pursuing goals. Even though she is not intrinsically motivated by a particular activity, a self-confident leader will tend to demand of herself that she do it and will do it well, thus generating a goal and building commitment to a high level of performance. Next of Nui's personality trait is ambitious and achievement-oriented. Person ambitious work plans reflected their advantaged social position as much as they represent motivation towards achievement goals. Ambitious and achievement-oriented people who feel the desire to go beyond themselves every day to go further have positive ambitions, because everything is possible with determination, effort, and dedication. Question number 4. What is your opinion on Nui's writing letters expressing her gratitude to her staff? So, in my opinion, on Nui's writing letters expressing her gratitude to her staff is a good thing to do as a leader. Writing a thank you letter is a wonderful gesture to express appreciation to the staff for any occasion. Gratitude at work will make the work atmosphere to be calm and away from negative feelings such as rancor, envy, and so on. A peaceful and quiet work environment can help the staff to perform their duties and jobs well without any problems occurring. Gratitude can also boost morale in the workplace. Morality can play an important role in workplace success. Poor morale slows productivity and can turn off customers. So, as a leader in the employment organization, Nui has performed her responsibilities well and be a good example to all her employees. She also was said that they can aspire to be like her in the future. So that's all from me. Thank you. I will pass this presentation to the next presenter.
Let me introduce myself first. My name is Muhammad Shafizan bin Aziz, matrix number 1201379. The next question is, what are the characteristics of a good leader, and can you describe someone you know who has these qualities? Firstly, I will answer the question about what are the characteristics of a good leader. The first characteristic of a good leader is a passion for their job.
People will be more open to someone who is passionate and dedicated. Leaders must be able to inspire and motivate their followers to take action or support a cause. Next, although a leader's tasks and function vary with manager, he or she must be recognized as a member of the team working toward a common objective. This type of leader is not hesitant to roll up his or her sleeves and get their hand dirty. The next characteristic of a good leader is integrity. Integrity is also the most important thing to be a good leader. Integrity is essential for the individual and the organization. Then, leader must have interpersonal communication. Good leader must be ready to interact with people in a way that feels genuine. Next, I will answer the question about can you describe someone you know who has these qualities? So the answer is Rasulullah SAW have all these qualities that I say before. For the example, passion. Rasulullah has a passion to deliver the da'wah for all people around the world. Rasulullah SAW said, Wallahi, by Allah, had they placed the sun in my right hand and the moon in my left hand, I would not have stopped my preaching or da'wah until Allah want it or I perished. Rawayah at-Tirmidzi and at-Tabrani. So the next one is Rasulullah are with people Madinah to solve the problem which Rasulullah, the leader of the Islamic government in Madinah. So here we can see that Rasulullah leader is not hesitant to roll up his sleeves and get hands dirty. Rasulullah SAW also have integrity dealing with various problems and have interpersonal communication in solve the problem about Hajar Aswad. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Question 6. Describe the perceptions surrounding gender in relation to leadership. The perception surrounding gender in relation to leadership is obvious. Most people believe that male and female leaders lead differently. Based on a study by Anna Gorska, explained that when comparing male and female leaders, the trait approach to leadership is required since it implies that some shared features exist. Only 38% of people in Japan and 41% of people in Germany said they felt very comfortable with a woman being the head of government. It leads to unconscious gender bias. The belief that a woman cannot be a leader is a stereotype. Leaders can be neither man nor woman if they have the ability and responsibility. Successful female leaders were involved in their work community and the network that surrounded them, and they took advantage of them to create possibilities. Nowadays, in this modern era, there are a lot of great female leaders such as Angela Merkel, the Chancellor of Germany, Judy Smith, the Crisis Manager of United States, and Aung San Suu Kyi, the State Chancellor of Myanmar. In conclusion, even though women were considered as bad leaders and there was a stereotype that they cannot lead, they proved it wrong by stepping further and chase their dream in leadership. Women can be a great leader too.
Thank you to Muhammad Nazmin. To summarize the whole answer, a good leader should build intelligence in making important decisions so that he has better understanding of the task. This action can create high self-confidence in leadership behavior, so he will be ready to take risks to perform their duties. Next, a leader should set up relaxed and calm work environment in the workplace. Surely, it will inspire and motivate their followers to develop the high standard of performance individually. Integrity also the most important role to be a good leader because it will be influenced to their followers. As a leader, communicate with people in a real manner is one of the interpersonal skill, so it can build a good relationship between leader and employees in the organization. The best way to be a successful leader, we should admire who has this quality in leadership, such as our Prophet Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. His history shows us that he intelligent in organizing and conducting their followers, even though they are different of religion and race. All international leaders must be encouraged in following his behavior in leadership to be like him. That's all for us. Thank you.